I'm now with Amant Macha, MD for Tanzanian Tourist Board. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on what looks like a magnificent stand with perhaps a larger space than last year?
Yes, it's larger than last year. This year we have 278 square meters, and it's a hard work to reach here after 18 years of participating with this exhibition. Within this exhibition we have 52 Tanzanian companies, right. 26 hotels, 25 tour operators and 3 airlines. So it is the biggest in ever.
Excellent, excellent. Can I ask you, what are the trends in the visitor numbers to Tanzania? You've got a lot going for you in terms of what you've got over there, but are the numbers still growing regularly?
Yes, the number is growing. Last year we had around 700,000 tourists, and most of them they are coming from UK, which we are very happy.
Very good.
Is number one. It gave us 60,000 tourists last year, followed by North America, which had 50,000 tourists. And then we have Italy, France, Germany, and Scandinavia. Excellent.
Now, when the tourists get there to Tanzania, there's an awful lot of that for them to do, including a lot of heritage sites and a lot of national parks. What are the most popular tourist attractions when these tourists get to your country?
Yes, the most popular is now the Serengeti National Park. As you know, it has been declared the 7th wonder because of its spectacular animal migration.
Yes.
It's followed up by Mount Kilimanjaro. For those in love of climbing, Mount Kilimanjaro received around 120,000 tourists last year. And then we have the Ngorongoro crater and the Zanzibar Islands. And we have the upcoming tourist attractions like Selous Game Reserve in the south and the beaches.
Exactly. Now, it's all very well having lots of tourists coming to your country, but obviously as a responsible tourist board, one has to look after the heritage, if you like, to make sure it's there for years to come. And I'm pleased to have read that actually 25% of the landmass of Tanzania is already allocated a protective area. So it sounds to me as if you're well ahead of the game on this.
Yes, we are very ahead, and we are very happy to conserve this 25% of the land. You know, as our manifesto says, Tanzania protects these animals not only for its people, but for the whole mankind and for the future generation. The government supports us by giving us money for conservation, but we also like to thank the donors, both the countries and the organizations like WWF, yes. ICUN, Frankfurt Zoological Society, and all this, again, they give the survival for these animals.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And finally, I'd just like to remind you that there are forecasts that tourist revenue is going to exceed 1 billion for Tanzania next year. Yes. Do you think that is possible?
That is possible, and what I can see here in WTM, it also gives me a great hope that we will realize this figure before 2012.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to come back next year and ask you what progress you've made.
You are most welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.